Zillow has recognized Buffalo as the hottest housing market in America 2 years in a row. And I'm joined now by local realtor John Carvalho with details on how he's helping our small town gain some national attention. Welcome, John.
Hi, good. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Alrighty. I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about your background as a realtor and how long you've been working in Buffalo's housing market.
Yeah, so I've been working full-time here in Buffalo for 10 years.
Nice.
The landscape of the real estate market has changed quite a bit in that time.
You've seen a lot in that time, yeah.
Yes, for sure. But it's a really exciting time in Western New York real estate right now.
Well, just 5 years ago, the interest rates for homes were so different than they are now, right?
Yeah. So it's brought up on it some new challenges, but if you're really savvy, there's definitely great ways to find a great house, within your budget.
Well, we know that Buffalonians, Western New Yorkers know how great of a city Buffalo is, and especially to live here. But now you're helping the rest of the nation recognize it. You've been featured on HGTV's House Hunters episode that's going to be airing this weekend. So what can you tell us about it?
It was a really fun experience. HGTV reached out to me and was inquiring if I had some clients who were looking locally, which I did. We had a conversation about it. One thing led to another, and next thing you know, we have a camera crew following us around looking at homes.
Very cool. Tell us about the couple that you are also being featured.
Yeah, so Brendan and Jesse are originally from Buffalo. They moved at one point down to Florida. And decided that they wanted to come home to be closer to friends and family. So it was their first time purchasing a home. So there was a lot for them to learn, especially in our housing market. So yeah, there was some highs and lows and some fun surprises kind of along the way. So I'm really excited for everybody in Buffalo and everybody across the nation to see it this Saturday.
Nice. Okay. What time is it airing on Saturday?
So it's airing at 10 p.m. on Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay. Well, let's get back into Buffalo's housing market. What insight can you give us on it and the different trends that you've been noticing?
Yeah, so it's no secret that the Buffalo housing market has been exploding. It was actually just ranked by Zillow as the hottest housing market in America, and that's for the second year in a row, which has never happened on that ranking. So that was exciting. To see that across America we're getting this coverage. I believe a big reason why the spotlight has been on Buffalo is because the reality is it's a very affordable place to live,
yes.
Especially comparing it to a lot of similar size cities. Regardless of the price point that you're looking in, you can find some really great value in the homes. So it's great, and I think Buffalo we have a ton of personality, and each of these neighborhoods kind of have their own personality and flair. So in terms of the show, that was really fun to kind of show that off.
That's right.
Yeah.
And even if you think about climate change wise, like Buffalo is a place where I know our weather is rough, but compared to certain places where it looks like they might be underwater in a few years, Buffalo is a great place to be in.
Yeah, and I think a big part of it, I know my clients that are going to be featured on the show can attest to this, that we have all 4 seasons, and I think people who move away from Buffalo really miss that a lot. So, we do get the rough winters, but here we are. It's almost April, and, the sun is shining. So I think the good weather is to come, and with that is going to come a really busy housing market this spring.
Yes. And how fun was it filming with HGTV? What was that experience like for you?
It was super fun. They're such a great group of folks. It was one of my favorite parts about the filming was that every day at lunchtime we would get some sort of Buffalo-based food. So we ate Ted's, we ate Anderson's, we had Bar-Bill.
Nice.
And it was funny to watch the film crew's reaction to some of these foods, and just something that we have every day they'd never had, and we're so excited about it. And naturally there was a lot of chicken wings involved.
Of course, and I hope you schooled everyone on the importance of blue cheese.
Yeah, there was no ranch present.
No ranch present.
No.
I love it. Okay. Tell us how people can get in touch with you if they're interested and looking for their next home.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can reach out to me directly on my cell phone at 716-444-1620. I'm with Keller Williams here in Buffalo. I welcome folks to call me, get in touch if they're looking for a home, and alternatively, if people want some help selling their home, it's not a big secret that you will generally sell your home pretty quick, but I love to set records and really blow my clients' expectations out. So that's a fun process.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in, sharing more, and also for putting Buffalo on the map on a national television show. So that's pretty exciting. And
Yeah.
viewers, if you'd like to tune in to HGTV, that's happening Saturday night. You can catch John on a national stage, watch live, or stream it on your smart devices. Thanks again for coming in.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.